Hi viewers, what you eat first thing in the morning can have a significant impact on how your body feels for the rest of the day. While some foods are known to fuel your body and kickstart your metabolism, others can lead to discomfort, irritation, or even long-term digestive issues when consumed on an empty stomach. Foods like citrus fruits, bananas, and even yogurt can do more harm than good if they're the first thing you put into your system. The problem lies in how certain foods interact with your empty stomach, potentially leading to issues like acid reflux, bloating, or a spike in blood sugar levels. To keep your stomach happy and your digestion running smoothly, it's important to know which foods to avoid in the morning. In today's video, we'll explore 10 common foods that you should not eat when your stomach is empty. Also, stay tuned till the end to find out your morning ritual that may keep your stomach healthy. Now, let's start. 1. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemon are known for their high vitamin C content and refreshing taste. But when eaten on an empty stomach, they can have adverse effects on your digestive system. The first issue arises from their high citric acid content. When your stomach is empty, the acidic environment is already heightened, and consuming citrus fruits can further increase the acid levels. This surge in acidity can irritate the stomach lining, especially for those prone to conditions like acid reflux or gastritis. The second factor to consider is the fructose content found in citrus fruits. While fructose is a natural sugar, consuming it on an empty stomach can lead to a sudden spike in blood sugar levels. With no other food to balance this effect, the rapid absorption of fructose can cause an insulin response from the pancreas. This quick spike and subsequent drop in blood sugar may leave you feeling fatigue or sluggish, disrupting your energy levels rather than providing a sustained boost. Moreover, the fiber in citrus fruits, while beneficial under normal circumstances, can be a source of trouble when consumed on an empty stomach. Soluble fiber from citrus, such as pectin, can delay gastric emptying, leading to a bloated or heavy feeling. Additionally, because the stomach is empty, the fibers may be harder to digest, further contributing to bloating or discomfort. 2. Bananas. Bananas are often seen as a quick and healthy breakfast option, but when eaten on an empty stomach, they can actually cause more harm than good. Bananas are packed with fructose and glucose, which, when consumed alone, can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. Without any accompanying protein or fat to slow down the absorption, this sudden rise in blood sugar can lead to a swift crash not long after. This fluctuation can leave you feeling tired, sluggish, or even irritable shortly after eating. Another concern is bananas' high magnesium content. While magnesium is essential for the body, eating a banana on an empty stomach can cause an imbalance in your bloodstream. The rapid influx of magnesium without other nutrients to buffer it may increase magnesium levels too quickly, which could disrupt the balance between magnesium and calcium. This imbalance can be especially risky for people with existing heart conditions. The next element to consider is the acidity of bananas, which is often overlooked. Despite their creamy texture and sweet flavor, bananas have an acidic pH, which can be problematic for an empty stomach. When consumed without any other food, this acidity can irritate the stomach lining, potentially leading to discomfort or even mild acid reflux. 3. Spicy foods. Spicy foods can be incredibly flavorful and satisfying, but when eaten on an empty stomach, it can wreak havoc on your digestive system. The issue arises from capsaicin, the compound that gives spicy foods their heat. When consumed without any other food to buffer its effects, capsaicin can irritate the stomach lining. This irritation can trigger an overproduction of gastric acid, leading to symptoms such as heartburn, indigestion, or even gastritis. Additionally, spicy foods often stimulate the release of gastric acid in the stomach. On an empty stomach where there is no other foods to absorb this acid, the lining becomes more vulnerable to damage. The excess acid can lead to discomfort, causing bloating, cramping, or a feeling of nausea. Over time, frequent consumption of spicy foods on an empty stomach can even contribute to the development of ulcers, as the constant exposure to acid wears down the protective lining of the stomach. Another element of spicy food that can cause problems when eating alone is the presence of irritants like various peppers, which can speed up the transit of food through the digestive tract. On an empty stomach, this stimulation can result in diarrhea or abdominal pain, as the body struggles to process the sudden influx of spicy compounds. 4. Raw vegetables. Raw vegetables are packed with nutrients and fiber, making them a popular choice for health-conscious individuals. However, consuming raw vegetables on an empty stomach can actually lead to digestive discomfort rather than health benefits. Fiber is essential for digestion, but when your stomach is empty, large amounts of raw fiber can be difficult to process. Without other food present to slow digestion, the fiber can irritate the stomach lining, causing bloating, gas, and even cramping as it moves through the digestive tract too quickly. Another problem stems from the cellulose present in many raw vegetables. Cellulose is a type of plant fiber that humans find particularly hard to digest because we lack the enzyme to break it down efficiently. On an empty stomach, the challenge of breaking down this cellulose can lead to a feeling of heaviness or discomfort as the stomach works overtime to process these tough fibers. The result is often slow digestion, bloating, and, in some cases, indigestion, as the body struggles to cope with the rough texture of the vegetables. Furthermore, many raw vegetables contain compounds called goitrogens, which are particularly abundant in cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and spinach. While these compounds are generally harmless, consuming them on an empty stomach can interfere with thyroid function by inhibiting the uptake of iodine, which is essential for thyroid health. For individuals with thyroid issues, eating raw goitrogenic vegetables without any other food to balance the meal can potentially exacerbate these conditions. 5. Pastries and sugary foods. When pastries are eaten without any other food to slow down digestion, they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. This quick rise in glucose prompts the pancreas to release a large amount of insulin to balance the sugar in your bloodstream. However, this process can result in a rapid drop in blood sugar shortly after, leading to fatigue, irritability, and hunger soon after eating, instead of sustained energy. Another concern is the high fat content typically found in pastries. Many pastries are made with butter, shortening, or oils that are rich in saturated fats. When consumed on an empty stomach, these fats can slow down the digestive process, leaving you feeling sluggish and heavy rather than energized. Without any protein or fiber to buffer the fat, digestion becomes inefficient, causing potential bloating or discomfort. Moreover, the lack of nutrients in most pastries is a problem. Pastries often lack the vitamins, minerals, and fiber necessary to fuel the body properly. When you consume these empty calories on an empty stomach, you're not providing your body with the nutrients it needs to function optimally. This lack of nourishment can leave you feeling unsatisfied and craving more food, leading to overeating and poor dietary choices throughout the day. 6. Yogurt. Yogurt is often considered a healthy snack or breakfast item due to its probiotics and nutrient content. The main issue lies in the lactic acid bacteria present in yogurt. While these bacteria are essential for gut health, eating yogurt on an empty stomach can expose these probiotics to the high levels of stomach acid produced in the morning. With no other food to buffer the acidity, the lactic acid bacteria may be destroyed before they can reach the intestines, rendering their digestive benefits ineffective. Another factor to consider is the acidic nature of yogurt itself. Although it's generally mild when eaten first thing in the morning, yogurt can further increase the acidity in the stomach, especially if you are sensitive to acidic foods. This increased acidity can irritate the stomach lining, leading to discomfort, bloating, or even mild nausea. Moreover, yogurt is a dairy product, and while it contains beneficial nutrients like calcium and protein, dairy can be challenging to digest when consumed on an empty stomach. Without other foods to slow down the digestion process, the lactose in yogurt may move through the digestive tract too quickly, leading to discomfort or, in some cases, digestive upset, particularly for individuals who are lactose intolerant. 7. Tomatoes. Tomatoes pose unique challenges when eaten on an empty stomach. One of the main concerns with tomatoes is their high content of tannic acid. Tannic acid increases the acidity of the stomach, and when consumed without other food to buffer it, it can irritate the stomach lining. This irritation may manifest as heartburn, discomfort, or in more severe cases, may contribute to the formation of stomach ulcers. Another issue with tomatoes is their relatively high level of natural sugars, such as fructose. While tomatoes aren't as sugary as some fruits, the small amount of sugar they contain can still cause a minor spike in blood sugar when consumed on an empty stomach. Without fiber, protein, or fat to slow down the digestion of these sugars, the result can be a quick rise in blood glucose followed by a dip, potentially leaving you feeling fatigued or hungry soon after eating. Additionally, tomatoes contain a significant amount of lycopene, an antioxidant that offers numerous health benefits. However, when tomatoes are consumed on an empty stomach, the absorption of lycopene may be hindered. The lack of dietary fats necessary for optimal lycopene absorption means your body may not fully benefit from this powerful antioxidant. Instead of providing protection against oxidative stress, the lycopene passes through the digestive system without being fully utilized. 8. Pears. Pears are known for their refreshing sweetness and high fiber content, making them a popular choice for a healthy snack. However, one factor to consider is the slightly rough texture of pear skin. This texture, combined with the presence of unrefined fiber, can be abrasive to the stomach when it's empty. For individuals with more sensitive stomachs, this irritation may lead to discomfort or even exacerbate conditions such as gastritis or acid reflux. Pears also contain natural sugars, like fructose, which can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar when eaten on an empty stomach. With no other food to slow down the absorption of fructose, your blood sugar levels can rise quickly, triggering an insulin response. While this may give you a brief boost of energy, it's often followed by a crash, leaving you feeling sluggish or hungry soon after. This fluctuating energy pattern is far from ideal if you're looking for sustained energy throughout the day. In addition, pears have a relatively high water content, which can sometimes cause a laxative effect when eaten on an empty stomach. This can speed up digestion and lead to uncomfortable gastrointestinal symptoms like bloating or diarrhea, especially if your digestive system is not prepared to handle the influx of water and fiber without other foods to stabilize the process. 9. Coffee. Coffee, particularly when consumed black, increases the secretion of hydrochloric acid, which can irritate the stomach lining. Without food present to buffer this acid, it can lead to heartburn, acid reflux, or even exacerbate conditions like gastritis. Over time, this constant irritation can weaken the stomach's protective lining, making it more susceptible to ulcers and other digestive issues. Apart from that, caffeine triggers the release of cortisol, the body's stress hormone. While cortisol is essential for regulating your body's energy and stress responses, having a surge of it first thing in the morning without food to stabilize your system can lead to heightened feelings of anxiety or jitteriness. This spike in cortisol can also disrupt your natural circadian rhythms, which might leave you feeling more stressed or fatigued as the day progresses. Coffee is also a diuretic, which means it can increase urine production and promote dehydration, especially when consumed without any accompanying food or water. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can dehydrate your body before it has the chance to absorb any hydration, potentially leading to headaches, dizziness, or lethargy. This dehydration is compounded by the fact that coffee stimulates bowel movements, which can cause your body to lose fluids more quickly. 10. Carbonated beverages. Carbonated beverages, while refreshing, can be particularly harsh on an empty stomach. One of the main issues is the gas produced by the carbonation. When consumed without any food in the stomach, the carbon dioxide from these beverages can increase bloating and create discomfort by expanding the stomach. The excess gas puts pressure on the stomach lining, which can cause feelings of fullness or bloating, even if you've consumed nothing else. This effect is exacerbated when there is no food to absorb some of the gas, leading to more pronounced symptoms like belching, gas, or stomach cramps. Many carbonated beverages, especially sodas, are highly acidic due to their carbonation and added ingredients like phosphoric acid or citric acid. When these acids hit an empty stomach, they can increase the production of stomach acid. This creates an overly acidic environment that irritates the stomach lining, potentially leading to heartburn, acid reflux, or, over time, more severe conditions like gastritis. Apart from that, carbonated beverages are often loaded with sugar or artificial sweeteners, which can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels when consumed on an empty stomach. Without any fiber or protein to slow the absorption of sugar, the glucose enters your bloodstream quickly, triggering an insulin response from your pancreas. This sudden rise in blood sugar can lead to an energy crash later, leaving you feeling tired and sluggish. When should we eat these foods? Well, we understand that the earlier mentioned foods also have some amazing health benefits. That's why we should add them to our diet accordingly. 1. Citrus fruits. When eaten at mid-morning or with a meal with other foods, citrus helps reduce the acidity's impact on your stomach. 2. Bananas. It should be consumed after breakfast or as mid-morning snack. Eating bananas with other foods prevents blood sugar spikes and supports digestion. 3. Spicy foods. It's best to eat spicy foods later in the day with other foods that can help buffer the effects of capsaicin on the stomach lining. 4. Raw vegetables. Eating raw vegetables with other foods at lunch or dinner helps aid digestion and reduces the chances of bloating and discomfort. 5. Pastries and sugary foods. It should be taken as a treat after a meal. The fat and fiber in other foods will slow down the absorption of sugar and prevent insulin spikes. 6. Yogurt. Yogurt can be ideally eaten at mid-morning or after a meal. This ensures the probiotics survive the acidic environment and properly aid digestion. 7. Tomatoes. During meals, especially lunch or dinner, eating tomatoes with other foods reduces the irritation caused by their acidity and helps with nutrient absorption. 8. Pears. Pairing pears with other foods after a meal or as an afternoon snack can minimize bloating and regulate digestion. 9. Coffee. Consuming coffee after eating helps buffer the effects of acidity and caffeine, preventing digestive discomfort. 10. Carbonated beverages. Carbonated beverages should be drunk later in the day, after a meal. This reduces the bloating and irritation caused by carbonation and acids. Eating the right foods at the right times is key to maintaining a healthy digestive system. While these foods may have their own health benefits, consuming them on an empty stomach can do more harm than good. It's always a good idea to start your day with a balanced meal that includes a mix of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates to set your body up for success. Now that we have discussed the many foods that should not be eaten in an empty stomach, let's dive into other topics of interest. Interested in knowing more about tips and tricks to shed pounds easily? Let's keep the conversation going with a couple more weight loss related videos. Shall we? Watch 16 healthy snacks for weight loss you'll want to eat every day. You can also try our video on 12 diet mistakes to avoid when you're trying to lose weight. Go ahead, click one. Or better yet, watch both and learn more about weight loss nutrition. What do you prefer not to eat on an empty stomach? Let us know in the comments below.